Okay guys, thank you for joining me again. This is Latest 247. So in this video I want to preview something I saw online, which is a particular pastor putting on female shoe. Now it's more like a comic video. It's a video that is making people to laugh and all of that, but having looked at the video, I was like, why will this man be doing such a thing like this? I mean, he's a pastor, he's a public figure, if I'll put it that way. So a lot of people are looking up to him, and then he's now dressing like a woman. Or is he trying to pass a message that maybe he's something else? Maybe he's confused about his gender, or for whatever reason, I don't know. Let me play the video so that you guys will see what I'm talking about. So guys, what do you think about this pastor dressing this way? Of course, he's a male, he's a man, you can see it for yourself, but he just seems to like wearing female shoes. And he's not even putting on the normal, no simple shoes, he's putting on the heels, and he seems to be comfortable in it. We don't know, maybe it's from his childhood or something happened to him, or for whatever reason. Or maybe he's trying to say he's a feminist, I don't know, but I think this shouldn't be happening. I mean, I don't see it as something good. I don't see it as something very good for the society, because a lot of people coming to his church right now might start emulating him. The boys in the church that see their pastor, I mean, these days you see pastors as spiritual fathers, daddies, and things like that. Not those big names that were attached to them, because they are more like guardians now. So now, if you now see your guardian, your daddy, your pastor dressing in such a way, putting on a female shoe, what do you think the boys are going to do? They're going to think it's a normal thing. They're going to think it's okay to do that. They're going to think, okay, that is the norm, and they might start doing it. Now, if the pastor is actually having issue with his gender, I don't want to use certain words because this is YouTube. If he's having issues with his gender, he doesn't understand, he's confused, or he thinks he likes something like this and all of that, maybe he should just come out and say it so that people will know, rather than putting on this and confusing others, because people will start towing this part and not just putting on female shoes, but they'll start putting on female shirts, female dresses, and start acting like females. When we already have a bunch of them right now who are comedians. A lot of comedians have to dress like women, talk like a lady, dress like a lady, fight like a lady, and all of that, just to make comics, which we enjoy watching. But of course, for that one, we know it is comedy, and after that, they just clean it up, or they remove all the dresses, and they become, start acting like a man again. We know it's comedy, but this is not comedy. This is real life. This is a serious case of a pastor goes to church, preaches, and attends to his congregation dressing like this. Guys, what do you think about this? What do you think? Because I am not comfortable with this, and I think it's going to go a long way in affecting those going to that church, especially the male. Of course, the women are already, in their comfort zone, but the male figures, the boys in the church, are going to start thinking that it is okay, and eventually they'll start dressing like that. Now, this is going to go along to become an issue in society. Now, I know some people will be like, okay, it doesn't really matter. Women put on trousers, so it doesn't really matter, things like that. If a man decides to wear a shoe, but eventually they are emasculating the men in the society. And when the men that are supposed to be strong, the men that are supposed to be much more agile in society, start acting like women, what do you think is going to happen to that society? The patriarchy and the matriarchy, or whatever you want to put it, call it, is something that is very serious. Now, people say the patriarchy is, they don't like the patriarchy and all of that, but when you have a society that is run by women are compassionate, women are seen as the weaker sex, they are compassionate, and they are soft in certain things. Of course, they have the aggressive sides. But when it comes to societal building, when it comes to protection, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to defense, you can't compare a woman's strength to a man's strength. So now the men that are supposed to protect the society, the community, they start behaving like women. that society is going to be endangered, because any other person, any other group can come in and conquer the society, that community, and take over everything. So I think men should not be emasculated. Men should not be shown how to, or forced to, or taught how to behave like women, but rather they should be taught how to behave like men, and women should behave like women. Gender roles are important, and they need to be adhered to for a good and a prosperous society. That's my thought, though. What is your thought? Let me know in the comment section, guys.